this is Christy. Today we are going to make this one. Is a triple picture slide frame, and it goes like this. See, you slide and you have three spaces for pictures. You can put it in a mini album. You can make a card in folios. Okay, we're going to start with one of these. Okay, and we need to cut this one at 10. And on this paper, you're going to score at 1 inch, at 1 1/4, at 2 1/2, then at 7 1/2, at 8 1/4, and at 9. Okay, and we are going to turn this one to the side. Okay, this is the long side, and we are going to score at 1 inch and 1/8 of an inch before 1 inch. Okay, so you will see like this one is 1 inch, and we have to go back 1/8 of an inch and score, and we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, 1 inch and then 1/8 of an inch less. So we do the same, 1 inch and then 1/8 of an inch less. Okay, and this is what we have. Then we are going to score one more time, and it's going to be right here, but you have to stop here, okay, on the second line. And same as up here, and also on this side. I'll give you the dimensions, but you have to stop in the second line. Okay, so let's do, it's going to be at 3, but remember to stop on the second line, and then at 7. Okay, only until the second line, so you can see and here is the other one. See, you stop on the second line, and we're going to do the same thing in the other side. Okay, at 3 and at 7, and that's it. That's for the frame, the front of the frame. And now we are going to cut. Okay, I'm going to use scissors, and we are going to cut up here. First, we're going to cut these two, okay, all the way to the second line, and this one too. See, we have this one. It's very important, you have to keep it. Okay, then this one too. See, you just put it up so you don't cut it. And then right here, and this one. Okay, those we are not going to cut. Now we need to cut the rest. Okay, right here we need to cut this. We need to cut right here. We have the line, so it's easy to just cut. And this one right here. See, and now the other side. Okay, we're going to cut this one right here. We don't cut this. And then this one right here. Okay, now we have something like this, and we are going to measure right here 3/4 of an inch. Okay, this is the center. You can do it this way just to see the frame in the center. Okay, and we need to cut the inside, leaving 3/4 of an inch all around. So you can use a ruler, make the marks, and then cut the center. Okay, now I already mark up here the 3/4 of an inch all around, and I'm going to use the trimmer to cut that so it can be straight, okay? And now we are going to fold, okay, this one to the back, then the second line up, okay, up, and then the last one down. Okay, we need to crease that one, then again this one to the back, the second line up, and then this one to the back. Okay, and you will have something like this. Okay, and look, we are going to fold this one, the 1/8 of an inch, and that will be on the side. Okay, that will be on the side. It's the stop. Okay, so you have to fold that one too. Okay, and we need to do all of the sides. Okay, and after that we're going to do the mats that go on the inside. Okay, now for the slides we are going to cut this big piece at 8. Okay, this is 8.5 by 11. We cut at 8, and we are going to cut up here. Okay, now that we have 8, we are going to cut these two. Okay, this one is going to be at 5, but we are going to cut 1/8 of an inch less than 5. Okay, just 1/8 of an inch. Okay, and the other one too. Okay, not at 5, but 1/8 of an inch less. Okay, and now we have the two slides, okay, that will open to the sides. Okay, and now we are going to make 2 score marks. Okay, we are going to put this one right here, and we are going to score at 1/2 of an inch and at 1. Okay, this one too at 1/2 of an inch and at 1. Okay, now that we have these 2 score marks, okay, we are going to cut, okay, 1/2 of an inch. Let's do one. We are going to cut 1/2 of an inch all the way until the first line. Okay, and right here too. But this one you are going to do it this way because this one has less than 5. So you have to do 1/2 of an inch on one side and 1/2 of an inch in the other side. And you are going to measure right here. I have 1/2 of an inch. Okay, right here. Right here I have 1/2 of an inch. And I'm going to cut all the way until I reach the line. Okay, then again I put at 1/2 of an inch right here, so I leave 1/2 of an inch there, and I'm going to just cut up to here. See, so you are trimming 1/2 of an inch on each side, and then you're going to just cut this one right here. Okay, and we are going to fold just the first line, not the second. Okay, just the first line to the back, and we are going to glue this one to here. Okay, we need to glue this. We need one more of these, and we are going to cut one more piece, and this one, the last piece that we're going to cut, is going to be at 5. Okay, by 6.5. Okay, 5 by 6.5. Now we are going to glue, okay, right here. We are going to glue right here, okay, but don't glue all the way to the edge. Just leave like a little bit, like about 1/8 of an inch, okay? So you can use like 1/2 inch tape right here if you are using glue stick or the other glue, like a tacky glue. Just try not to go all the way to the edge, okay? As you can see right here, see, I left like about 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to glue this one, okay, together like this. And now the other side, the same thing, okay. See, now this is what you have, okay. And before we start closing this one, the frame, we are going to cover the mats, okay. And remember that we have one more. This one will be in the back, okay, and it's the same size of the whole frame. So we are going to put paper here too, okay. So we need to put paper here and also right here in these two, okay. And I already cut the papers. This is for the back, okay, and I'm going to glue that here. And then for these two, remember that one will slide to the left and the other one to the right, okay. So you just put the papers like this, and then you can choose the papers that you want to use for embellishment, okay. And here I cut one piece of paper all the way from here to right here, leaving 1 inch. And for that inch, because that will be for the outside, I'm going to put this one, okay. Then I can decide to round the corners or anything. I don't know yet, but I'm going to leave it like that. And then for the other side, okay, you measure and you are going to glue the paper. See, the flowers are like facing this way, and paper right here and all the way to here, leaving 1 inch, okay. And I'm going to glue this one right here, okay. I will glue these papers and I'll be right back. Now I have the 3 papers with the pattern paper, and also I put tape right here in the last flap, okay. Now we are going to put in order, okay. This one will go in the back, okay, in the bottom. Then this one will go to the left, sliding to the left, and this one will go sliding to the right, okay. It will go like this. So now I'm going to put this one, okay, inside, but in order to put, look, I'm doing upside down. I'm going to put this one. Every time I put one, I'm going to do it upside down, okay, like this. I turn and put it upside down. So I make sure that I put this one on top, then put the second one upside down. Then I'm going to put this one upside down on top of the last one, okay. And now that you have all of them together, okay, you are going to make sure that the last one is in the frame, inside the frame, okay. And when you close, make sure it doesn't make like bulky, okay. It had to be flat, completely flat. So you are going to glue this one right here to the last, okay, to the last card. So I'm going to just align, okay, the sides, and I will take the tape and glue to that one, okay. See, I will just glue to that part. And now the other side, okay, if I close it, everything is flat, not bulky. So I take that tape, okay, and I'm going to close this one on top of the last frame. Okay, now you have everything like this. When you put it up, you will see that you have the frames right here. But now we're going to glue the stops, okay, because these stops are going to keep the slides, okay, from going all the way. See, it stopped there. Okay, we need to put these two and glue it at the back. Okay, but remember that you have to leave this 1/8 of an inch and glue, okay, the rest to the back. Same here. Okay, so it will look like this. See, and then this one is done, and then we are going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, we glue this part up here, and we have 1/8 of an inch here, and this one glued to the back. Okay, and I already glued this one to the back, as you can see right here, the corners, and I left that 1/8 of an inch, see, for the space of all of the thickness. And this one opens to the sides, okay, and slides to the sides. Now I cover with a paper, and this is done. And look, see, now we are going to decorate on top. You can put the flowers, leaves, pearls, anything. Then you can decorate this one at any time. If you want to use punches, you see, you just pull the slide a little bit and then just use the punches, or you can give any shape. You can round the corners, and you can put some lace, whatever you want to do on the sides. And here is the slide frame done, and I already attached to the page of my mini album. And right here for this border, I cut a piece that was 1 inch by the size right here on the side, and then I folded in half, and I gave the shape so it can be centered, this part up here. And you can give any shape, and then I just put it on top and trace it and cut it, see? And I distress the edges right here so you can see better. Then I put some pearls here in the corners and also right here. I hope you have fun creating. Thank you very much for watching my videos, for your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.